Hello, and welcome to Day 2 of Flashback February. We're going to be playing Grand Theft Auto 3 today. It's rather old at this point. It had its 15th anniversary ages ago. I remember that they made, when it had its original 15th anniversary, they ported the game to mobile, and that's kind of how they celebrated it. But we're going to be starting a new game of Grand Theft Auto 3. Hopefully, it'll show up correctly. I can only hope. I'll be checking things on my end a little bit before we get rolling, just to be sure we have everything in order. I have prepped everything in advance, but you never know when something is going to spontaneously go wrong. But to everybody joining me today, hello, hi, welcome. Hope you're having a great day today. Let me switch the old-fashioned logo for a 16:9. Once again, we're going to be playing a game that was originally in 4:3. We're going to be playing it for your viewing pleasure in 16:9. At least 3 out of the 4 games that we'll be showing this month, or I'll be showing, will be in 16:9. One of them I could not figure out how to do it, and seemed kind of against the spirit of things. But let me look at my stream and see how things are going. I really hope it's not going to come through on my phone, because I hate hearing my voice. Yeah, let's not do that. So let's see. We're going to bring it up. Grand Theft Auto 3. Now we are running a mod for the game that lets us run it in a not only 16:9 ratio, but also lets us sort of fix the camera to be something a little more like how it's supposed to be. The main menus are going to look a little odd because they were made for a 16:9. But I have noted that the everything else is perfectly fine. There was another widescreen mod that I tried to look for, but apparently it's not listed anymore. I suppose the original mod creator who fixed the UI figured that maybe somebody else who did this possibly did a better job, and they conceded it, because now you go to that original mod page, it actually redirects you to this newer one. So real quick, I'm going to be checking my display setup. We got draw distance. We got trails. I'm going to turn trails on briefly. I'm going to turn trails on briefly just to show you guys what it looks like. There is a certain charm to how it looks, but it also doesn't look that great. Generally, I avoid it. But the game does look markedly different if you don't do it this way. Hold on, I'm gonna move some stuff. I am terribly sorry. It's probably bumping the wire here. Let me... Okay, yeah. All right. Okay, cool. I was just checking if mic mute works, because there are some select games where mic muting does not work, and so anytime that I need to clear my throat or sneeze horribly, I can't do that. Yes, this is day 2, and I'm running it at this resolution. You guys are going to see it in 720p. This is mainly for streaming purposes, unfortunately. As per usual, I am streaming off of Wi-Fi, so I need all the help I can get. So we are going to be playing with music off. One of the big things about this game is, one of the big charming things about this game is the music that they provided. Unfortunately, in this modern landscape, despite the educational purposes I'm wanting for these February streams, I cannot show the game in its intended way. So if you are looking to sort of recreate the original vibe, you can every now and again when I'm in a vehicle, because it's restricted to just vehicles, you can play the already pre-recorded long tracks of radio that represent each individual station. Like I said, unfortunately, we cannot have that as per Twitch guidelines. So does suck a little bit of the soul out of Grand Theft Auto games, especially these earlier ones, but we're going to have fun with it just the same. Here we go, we're going to start a new game.
Sorry, babe. I'm an ambitious girl. You're just small time.
Liberty City is in shock today as the police and emergency services deal with the aftermath of a devastating attack on a police convoy this morning. As yet, no details have been released about the prisoners being transferred in the convoy, and no group has claimed responsibility. The convoy left police headquarters early this morning for a routine transfer of felons to Liberty Penitentiary. The attack took place on the Callahan Bridge, leaving few witnesses and the bridge itself severely damaged. Some of the convicts are thought to have perished in the explosion that followed the initial attack. Revelations as to the professionalism of the attack struck police hours afterward, when identification of the missing felons were further hampered by an attack by computer hackers on police headquarters databases. With the Porter Tunnel project falling behind schedule, this disaster leaves Portland isolated from the rest of the city.
Come on! Senor Dickhead! It's no problem to kill you. You're gonna be sorry. Aye, get lost.
I know a place on the edge of the red light district where we can lay low, but my hands are all messed up, so you better drive, brother.
And thus begins our adventure. Let me take a look, make sure my mic is going. Okay. So, oh shoot, as much preparation as I did, mouse settings, yeah, we do not. Mouse control steering is off. Invert mouse vertically is also off. Okay. Oh, no, I don't want that. Okay. Okay. So we're going to play maybe the first couple missions with this sort of trails effect. Let me make an adjustment on my end. It is a bit loud for me. go. I think that'll be good. That'll be golden. Fantastic. Okay. So this game does kind of have like its own like weird feel when you have the trails on. I do wish that I was able to sort of diminish the extent to which this effect has an impact on things, because it does look very weird. But as you'll see, when we take off the effect, the game does look significantly different. It's kind of an effect that I wish I could keep, but to a lower extent, because it does impact sort of like the color and feel. The game does feel a little naked without it.
This is the place right here.
It also feels worse with it. But to sort of give you the contrast, trails are generally on by default. So this somewhat nauseating effect, like I said, we're going to keep for maybe this mission and the next one.
He's connected. His name's Luigi. Me and him go back, so I can probably get you some work. Come on, let's head over.
Oh, and here we go.
Let's go around the back and use the service road. Wait here, man, while I go in and talk to Luigi.
Paul's got some business upstairs. Or maybe you could do me a favor. One of my girls needs a ride, so grab a car and pick up Misty from the clinic, then bring her back here. Remember, no one messes with my girls. So keep your hands on the wheel. If you don't mess this up, maybe there'll be more work for you. Now get out of here.
Fresh off a prison transport, and I'm already off and doing things. Oh. So you might be able to tell as I play this why I took the family-friendly tag off of this. This definitely is a game that earns its M for mature rating, even by the standards of its time. And that's quite literally it. There's supposed to be a mission pass sound, but since we've muted music, it kind of also counts as music, so let me make sure. Okay, I'm still audible. Yeah. So yeah, as you can see, there are all kinds of radio stations that you could listen to, but thanks to Twitch, I cannot show this game in all its original glory. Okay, we're gonna do... Technically, we did just do 2 missions, as weird as it is. One just kind of immediately went into the next. It was Give Me Liberty and then Luigi's Girls. We're gonna drive right into the next one. Oh.
Luigi said to give you this, so here, take it.
There's a new high on the street. Goes by the name of Spank. Some wise guys been introducing this trash to my girls down Portland Harbor. Go and introduce a bat to his face. Then take his car, respray it. I want compensation for this insult.
A lot of these earliest missions seem to be sort of giving you a bit of a tutorial on how the game as a whole works. Let me go into, no, not audio, controller setup. The mouse is actually maybe a bit too sensitive, and I tend to dial that up, but let's hopefully, oh, my bad. Actually, we are going to grab the bat. Ordinarily, I just take this car and I go and run the guy over, but we're going to actually try to do this mission as they intended.
Get out of the car!
Yeah, at high speeds, this trails effect is really nauseating. Okay. We're going to come out here. We're going to teach this guy a lesson. Oh! He was about to teach me a lesson. Okay. Just make sure he's down. We take his car. Respray it, just like Luigi asked. Okay. Was it? No, they didn't have that effect until later. There's an effect in later games where if you run over the body of someone, you leave a trail of blood. And I think in Vice City Stories, I think it would be that your car would actually like hit a bump as you drive over. It's pretty wild. So you very much will probably recognize these locations as we had been playing Liberty City Stories. I was talking about how we were going to be exploring this city some more this month, and here we are. I'd say I like Liberty City Stories so much because it's like this city, but it's a lot more polished. Oh, okay. I'm gonna just jump out of there. Yeah, we got him. Oh. Get out of here. Oh. How does he keep getting a shot off on me? Okay, we're gonna just we're gonna get out of here. This way. No, I don't want to... No, I wanted to... Hold on. How? There we go. I was forgetting which button it was to turn off the siren. You know, a little like personal fact. It's not a fact about the game, but this game was among the first that my dad actually bought on the PlayStation 2. Oh, sorry guys. Shouldn't have occupied that section of the sidewalk. Okay, I need to stop running over people. That's what I need to do if I want to get away from these guys. don't actually remember where bribes are on the map. There are little things scattered throughout the map called bribes, which when you collect them, you can't. Oh my goodness! I'm just gonna get myself in more trouble. Let's see. Sarah, you here maybe? No. That's there's something. Oh my gosh. So this game very much is a part of my childhood. Oh no, things have gotten progressively worse. Oh hey. It would have been nice to find earlier. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna take this guy's... Okay. Hey, DC Best. Hope you're having a good time. Trying to get rid of the cops before I go to the next mission. And it's not going so well. I can't remember where any of the police bribes are. Let's see. Oh. Is there... We're just gonna do a ring around the rosy thing here. I guess the best choice here might just be to park up in the pay and spray. Excuse me. You do gotta be careful backing out of here though, because you might just bump right into a cop. Oh, hi. Let's solicit the services of a lady of the night. She just left? What? Come on. Okay, she took a real round of... Oh, that guy's trying to steal my car. Okay. Alright, and... As you can tell, nothing's actually happening. Good times. Good times were had by all. Alright, she's gotta keep taking our money if we keep going. Was it as good for you as it was for me? Both of us just sitting, staring forward blankly.
Oh!
What a shame. Why am I... This is still a game that just drives you to senselessly murder people on a whim. I'll never understand how it does that. Just going from mission to mission, and then suddenly you hit somebody with a bat, and then you get a wanted level, and then... Don't look at my car. That's my car, not yours. You stay away from it as well. I know you're jealous of my wheels. Okay. I'm getting out of here. See ya.
On a combo. What am I gonna do? Hey, I gotta talk to you. All right, Mick. I'll talk to you later. How you doing, kid? The Don's son, Joey Leone. He wants some action from his regular girl, Misty. Go pick her up at Hepburn Heights, but watch yourself. That's Diablo turf. Then run her over to his garage in Trenton and make it quick. Joey ain't the kind you keep waiting. Remember, this is your foot in the door. So keep your eyes on the road and off Misty.
So, for the first fact of this stream, Rockstar North, previously DMA Design, developed and released Grand Theft Auto 3 on PlayStation 2 in October of 2001, then on PC in May of 2002. Let's get out of here. Excuse me. Sorry. ...2001. Can you believe it? This game is actually 20 years old. Getting close to 20 years... A whole 20 years old. 2 whole decades. Get out here, Misty! She's actually one of the potential parents you can have in Grand Theft Auto Online. That's just a nice little tidbit. As well as Claude and Nico Bellic from Grand Theft Auto 4, and weirdly, John Marston, who is kind of an outlier time-wise, from Red Dead Redemption. Thank you very much for the follow, DC Best. I hope I don't let you down. Okay, we're gonna go here. See, oh my goodness! Every time you stop this car, you grind the front bumper. You know what's interesting? Not a lot of GTA games will have a I mean, I think 4 and 5 would end up changing this, but not a lot of the original trilogy have cutscenes at the end of missions. At least I don't feel like they do.
I'll be with you in a minute, Sparkplug. Hey, I'm Joey. Luigi said you were reliable, so come back later. There might be
those
some
eyebrows on Joey.
Right?
I mean, I'm not shaming. He's just got some really big eyebrows. All right. You're talking about spoilers, the very last mission, and it's also not confirmed as to whether or not she actually gets shot. There was my headcanon, and Rockstar Games would never confirm this, but I think that it was mostly to shut her up. That he discharges his weapon to get her, because she's just talking and talking and talking and talking, and he's like, shut up. Nothing quite will quiet people down like firing a weapon in close proximity to them.
My backyard. Go and take care of things for me. If you need a piece, go around back of ammunition opposite the subway.
Nyom. Look at him go. So, how nauseated are you guys from the trails here? Sort of it's almost like a weird motion blur, but it's not motion blur. Yeah, Rockstar's always had a, let's say a funny and not a ha-ha funny sense of humor when it comes to women in their games. But now's not the time for opinions, now's the time for facts. We did kill a couple... Oh, hi. Excuse me, ma'am? Are you, there's a couple people in there. That's not normal. They're just there. What do we got here? Go inside the ammunition to buy a weapon. Oh my gosh. They're not supposed to be here. Okay. There we go.
I got all your own defense needs.
Out of stock? Why can't I buy it? Oh. And this guy's just okay with it. Get out of the way. And we went and solicited those services for no good reason. He quite literally just erased all of that. Oh! That ambulance is drumming up more business for themselves. Expert strategy. It's good to see you again, Jawa. I hope you're... Oh my goodness. What happened with the camera? Hope you're having a great day today. Oh. Oh, no, okay, we'll just, yeah, just kind of make the circle a full one. We'll go this way. I did not have to take the roundabout way, I realize. In fact, that was probably the dumber way I could have done things. Oh my goodness. Sorry, ma'am. Excuse me, pardon me. Didn't see you there. Boom! Okay, now they're out of their vehicle, so the easiest way to deal with them... Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Okay, oh, hold on. Is he gonna... Are you gonna revive this man? Okay. There we go. Yeah. We got a shoot gun. Oh. The pager. Neat. I always liked to steal this car as a kid because it's got flames on it. And it's also, I think, one of the faster vehicles you can get on this island. Hey, paisanos! Oh my goodness. If you play Grand Theft Auto 5, or 4 for that matter, here's a feature you might not be aware of, but you're gonna be sad doesn't exist in those games. Ta-da! It's fixed. By the magic of video games. Hold on, we're gonna actually... Oh, we're gonna save. Because this game is 20 years old, it tends to run pretty stable, but you never know. Okay, so after all that you've seen with the trails on, I said I was going to turn them off much earlier, now we're going to turn them off. And you'll kind of see the difference in how it looks immediately. Well, everything does become a bit clearer. Everything also seems to become like a bit brighter, weirdly enough. So things look a little less grimy and dingy, and it does kind of take from the feel a little bit. Tell me which you guys prefer. I might put trails on if for some reason you guys like it a bit more. Oh. Oh, hello? You can't jump into it. You gotta walk into it. This guy again. What's up?
policeman's ball is being held at the old school hall.
Oh yeah, I
next
talked
door,
about
man.
this
And they'll be
when I was
looking for
playing
some
Liberty
old
City
school action.
Stories.
Now I got girls all over town walking the street. Get them to the ball. They'll make a bundle. Get as many of them as you can before the cops drink away their green.
So of course, policemen love ladies of the night. I need your car, actually. It's not your cab anymore. Oh, oh. There are some missions in this game that are stupid levels of difficult. With no good reason. Oh, wait, hold on. I need to go over this way. I don't know why she's down here by the garbage. Why are you down here? There's kind of an explanation as to why everyone else is where they are, but she's down by the trash compactor and I don't know why. What's funny is that if you play Grand Theft Auto, Vice City, or San Andreas... Come on. You know, Vice City, San Andreas, Liberty City Stories, or Vice City Stories, you kind of get a feel with how to control all these games. I would say that is not the case with the HD era of Grand Theft Auto games. Okay, it's over here. There's somebody over here I want to grab. Oh. Hello to you. She's just here picking up some Chinese food. That's... She's not even on the clock. Move, 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 move. We don't have very long. No! Ah! You got something against me. I love that when you hit somebody dead on, it might stop you in your tracks, but they do like a full turn backwards. It's great to behold. Oh my gosh! All right, going for the GTA 3 world record speed run. Not really. I think it'd be kind of fun to speedrun this, though. Everything's kind of snappy enough. Look at the 3 polygons that make up their feet. My goodness. They look like crab claws. Yeah, and we got the bonus because I think there's like a certain amount you have to get to them. Let's see. Yeah, there's a certain amount you have to get over there, but you get a bonus for giving extra. Not like a lot of money actually matters, because just for blowing up cars or, I mean, if I just back up and I hit this guy, I get a little bit of money. You can see that up on the top right. Just by hitting somebody, I get money. There's no good reason for it. Really, I missed the time. Like, I'm only just too slow. Barely. Alright, let's attempt the ambulance missions then. Hopefully it's not locked. While these are not necessarily my favorite missions, they're usually the first thing I do in these games. Oh my goodness. Alright, well, another solution here is to just kill a few people. Alright. There we go. If we want an ambulance, just create a need for an ambulance. What is the button for sprint? Control. Redefine controls. Sprint. Right shift. You kidding me? Okay, we're gonna go left shift. That's gonna switch the horn. So we're just gonna put that on. Oh wait, hold on. Okay, hold on. That doesn't horn. Left shift, right? Jump. Jump. I think that'll be. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so we got this, and we got. Oh my goodness.
Get that guy!
Bye. Okay. Just so the police don't cause any issues for us, we're gonna do that. Okay. And, okay. Let's do some of this. Oh my goodness. This vehicle is particularly difficult to drive because it's very top heavy. Oh my gosh. You call that driving? Yes. This is a really good mission to do if you want infinite sprint, but you gotta be real careful. I just messed up big time by hitting that guy. And hitting those sides. Because I don't believe in this game that the vehicle repairs after each time you, Oh! And I forgot they behave like that too. In later games, they would wait until you came to a stop to come running at you, but this one, they, excuse me, pardon me, yeah, get out of my way. Yeah, the moment they start getting out, you can just speed off. Okay, and you, out of my way. You'd think you'd want to have the siren on, but that actually makes things more difficult because then traffic becomes a little less predictable. I've played this game enough to develop like pro strats. They may not be speedrunner strats, but they are pro strats, nonetheless. Yeah, here, yeah, you wanna... The hitboxes are a bit more iffy in this one, so you want to... Oh my gosh! You got in my way. The traffic is already a little unpredictable as it is. You don't want to be putting yourself in worse situations. So like, you're doing this, the ultimate hope is to get infinite sprint, but with driving mechanics the way that they are, every vehicle's made out of paper mache. You know how it is. I mean, I shave my head now and I just grow a beard, but man, when I was a kid, I'd be tearing my hair out, trying to get through all 12 levels of... Oh my goodness. Turn... This guy. Okay. Tearing my hair out, trying to get through just this mission. Yeah, I'm messing up a lot. Because this game is particularly brutal when it comes to sort of its side missions. Oh my goodness, that's not good. Okay, no, we're fine. We're fine. It would have been a lot worse if we got a wanted level from it. Oh. Okay. I keep accidentally running people over, you know. You know, just everyday problems. Oh no, I accidentally committed manslaughter. Happens to the best of us. Oof. There's a lot of people in this game that are gonna go crunch beneath your wheel. And a lot of the time you can't even help it. Out the way. Ah! Me too.
Oh my god, what if you hit me?
It helps to be so not infinitely, so very familiar with how this game works. And to know so many locations on the map and... Oh shoot, out of my way. Yeah, it is meant, I think it's meant, yes, it is meant to be kind of a little silly. Nowadays, you play Grand Theft Auto 5 and you run over a guy, they realistically tumble over your hood or fall under your car and it's a little less funny these days. I mean, it's still, in kind of a morbid way, still kind of funny, but it's funny in a different way. Like seeing that guy, that old Vine, I think it was, or, oh my goodness, there's like an older video, it's not a Vine, of some guy, I don't know what he's doing, but he jumps up in a doorway, and he smacks his head hard on the door frame, the top of the door frame, and there were plenty of memes to be had about it. But just to me, seeing that was just, oh no. Like, is he okay? Like, how... What kind of, like, ringing through his teeth did that cause? When you hit your head that hard. I've only ever really hit my head hard once. Okay, maybe like a couple times, but like one really memorable one was just me walking along as a teenager. I'd sort of like stare at the ground or whatever because I'm watching where I'm going. Not really making eye contact with people. I guess I didn't want confrontation or something, but like there was one of those like hanging cabinets that has like the school's like various achievements and accomplishments or whatever. The thing's made of like hard wood, and because I was looking down, I didn't see it coming. When I rounded a corner, I just went boom right into it, and I'm like, oh no! As I was already having like a not a great day, and that just made it like a horrible day. Thank goodness nobody saw it though. Oh man, it was bad. Out of the way. I don't remember putting a taxi there. Did I park up there? I did. Yes, I did. Okay. Oh, excuse me. You never know exactly what kind of decisions the AI is going to make in this game. Yeah, in this game you want to be really careful. How familiar? Oh, very. Probably too familiar, to be honest. But I'm especially familiar with the map because I've poured even more time into Liberty City Stories. But it is essentially the same map, and I have spent a lot of time with both of them. So much so that I know the differences between the maps. Like, there's a little, like, motorcycle course by that field back there in Liberty City Stories, and here it's just an empty field. Oh, okay. That's oh yeah, well, if you've played Grand Theft Auto games as much as I have, specifically the 3D era ones, then you become almost kind of a... I mean, like, you make mistakes, obviously, but you become more of a master of it than most other people. I'm sure my ability to drive in this game is almost up there with speedrunners. I would toot my horn to that extent to say that I'm that good. Am I perfect? Oh, heck no. But even speedrunners will be caught with their pants down, flipping cars, or hitting something unexpected. So, even the best of the best are going to make stupid mistakes. Also, you got to learn how to be real careful when you're driving in this game. Because, like I said, the cars are made of paper mache. But, to an extent, if you've played a GTA game, you've played them all. Now, Jawa, don't say anything important, because I have to tab away real quick. I'm going to say this fact: Grand Theft Auto 3 was Rockstar Games' first foray into a fully 3D sandbox environment. While previous Grand Theft Autos had been top-down, Grand Theft Auto 3 set itself apart with a 3D with a third-person perspective, which would become a standard for future titles in the series. A standard that would only be broken by, I don't have this written down, that would only be broken by, let's see, games that would be made for the Game Boy Advance, as well as, that is rude, don't say that. And Grand Theft Auto Chinatown Wars, which would come out before Grand Theft Auto 4. Okay, I gotta switch back to the chat here. I hope you didn't say anything important, because I won't be able to see it. But now I'll be able to see it. I have played every Grand Theft Auto game except for 1 and 2, and was it GTA London, and the Game Boy Advance games. Other than that, I've played them all. I got horribly bored of Chinatown Wars, so it had some interesting concepts, but it just became a slog for me. But I've played that one. I didn't finish it because I got bored of it, but I've played that. I played it on mobile, though. You ever played the near prototype for this game, Body Harvest, for the N64? No. I have not. To talk about games that I've not played, and since we are on the topic of Grand Theft Auto, or Rockstar games specifically, I have not played, excuse me, pardon me. I have not played Bully. I have not played Manhunt. I have never played I've never played Warrior. I'm actually forgetting what it's called, but it's based off of that old, like, 80s film. I played Midnight Club Dub Edition? I played that one. I never really played through it, though. I was at a young age where I just cheated using using Codebreaker. Most people were using Game Shark, but I was using Codebreaker, which was a lot easier to use, in my opinion, and it is an absolute shame that Codebreaker was not the one that would win out versus Game Shark, because Game Shark was kind of crap, but most people knew about that. And Action Replay, I think. Move! A lot of people would end up using Action Replay for games. I was not too familiar with it. We're really going down memory lane for this, because this takes me back to a very specific point in time, especially watching my dad play it. And I watched him play through the whole thing. And I wouldn't end up beating the game myself until much later. I would end up getting the GTA Trilogy on PC. I would like to remind everyone that the 3D Grand Theft Autos are not a trilogy, they are a pentalogy. A pentalogy meaning 5. 5 in a series. It's Grand Theft Auto 3, Grand Theft Auto Vice City, San Andreas, Liberty City Stories, and Vice City Stories. Not a lot of people put the Stories games into their consideration for the 3D era, but I do. They were very good at taking, especially Grand Theft Auto 3's map, but Vice City as well, taking those maps and kind of adding the polish that they were missing, specifically to their maps and the way that people moved and how everything looked. Liberty City Stories on PlayStation 2 is a lot nicer to look at than Grand Theft Auto 3, despite being the same map. It's much more pleasant to look at. And also motorcycles. They actually lampshaded in the lore. Because like in this game there was no mention of motorcycles or bikes or anything. At least I don't think there was. If there was, it's a footnote. Oh, dude. I'm so sorry. You just kind of ran out into the road and I couldn't do anything about it. It was not intentional. I was scared that he was a cop. Because that would have given me like 2 stars and made things significantly more difficult. But when Liberty City Stories would come out, obviously they'd had, up to that point, they had experience making, putting motorcycles into their games. And so there's actually motorcycles in Liberty City Stories, this very same city, and it takes place before. And what they ended up saying in like the booklet for it was that there are people like there's been like motorcycle accidents and people getting killed with motorcycles, and like apparently that had been a problem before with bicycles and they've already been banned, explaining their absence. And they said, oh, they're coming for motorcycles next, and that's how they sort of explain away that in 2001 when this game takes place, that there's no motorcycles. I was a huge, and I still have in my head, it occupies a lot of space, so much lore and facts about this game, but every fact that I'm bringing up during this stream, the ones in which I preface are a fact are ones that I've actually looked up. So these are facts that are actually backed up by sources. That particular thing about the lore and the motorcycles, that is true. That is actually true. I know that for 100% fact. But I used to be huge on these games, and had they continued to sort of interconnect these different lores, I probably would have continued to pay attention to all the crossover lore and everything. But then they decided to kind of wipe the slate with Grand Theft Auto 4. So I was less interested in that. I'm still hoping that their super realistic phase that they're in, I'm hoping it's a phase and that it's not something that they're going to keep with forever. I'm hoping for more arcadey, less realistic Grand Theft Autos in the future, but that's me. Health delivered to hideout. So we get, at that level, we get health at our hideout, but we want to get to level 12. Get out of my way! We want to get to level 12 where we get infinite sprint. And I know that by heart, because I have, in my spare time, ages ago, attempted 100%, but I never actually got to it. Some of the things in this game are stupid difficult, especially if you do it in the wrong order. And there is actually a way that you can actually block yourself off. I forget. I forget what mission it is, but if you do things in the order that you get them, you will never have the inability to get 100% on this game. But there is a mission wherein you are tasked to, oh my goodness, you are tasked to kill somebody who is actually a mission giver. Somebody who actually gives you a mission can be killed before, oh my goodness. Ambulance full, I know, man. Hold on, I'm reading your comment. Same, I miss what games are trying to be games, not gritty. Yeah, I would like to see the level of effort and time put into Grand Theft Auto 5. I want to see it packed into a city this small. Because unfortunately, if you go into the menu, you can't actually view the map. But the map for this game is actually pretty small, but you can become intimately familiar with so much of what's here. And I miss these, like, smaller cities. Because, like, I cannot drive a block and know where I am in Grand Theft Auto 3's, Grand Theft Auto 5's, like, Los Santos. I don't know where I am half the time, but this game, I know almost every block. I don't know every business, but I know this place better than I know my hometown. And that's the God's honest truth. I know this. And it's mostly because of Liberty City Stories. So there are like a few layout differences, but I know this place by heart. I actually even know some of the businesses that end up changing from Liberty City Stories to Grand Theft Auto 3 because I played these games so much that I noticed different locations, places that exist or don't exist in the future, everything that changed, everything that wasn't changed. I was huge into these games. I just by talking about it, I don't think you can really grasp just how much of a nerd I was for Rockstar's Grand Theft Autos. Fantastic games. Oh no. Okay. I was scared for that guy because he was about to run into traffic to try to get to me.
Keep your eyes on the road.
Keep your eyes on the road. Man, I'm staring at my little map radar down the bottom left, making sure I'm going the right way. You can already see, like, my knowledge of the map being exercised in all the ways in which I navigate and how I go toward things. When I see on the map that something's up here, I'm like, it's either on the arc or it's somewhere on one of the roads in here. Yep, it's on the arc. You kind of arc up here, and then it's across, and then you arc back down. I know how to get to many different locations. I know the location of every single 8-ball bomb shop. For no good reason. I just do. I know my way around Shoreside Vale. And you only spend, like, I think, like 1 or 2 missions in this game there. You don't even spend that much time in Shoreside Vale. And that's the last island you unlock, and I know my way around it. Yeah, I'm still probably going to fail this. As much experience as I have with this game, it's still very demanding on your skills. I kind of feel like, I have my own kind of theory about kind of the turn of the, like, PlayStation 1 going into PlayStation 2. I have my own theories about why some games were, like, still brutally difficult. And I think it comes down to, like, a design philosophy. Design philosophies that were built because of just how everybody assumed things were supposed to be made. Oh no, I just drove right past that. That's a mistake. I almost forgot that I could drive through that spot. Because you cannot in Liberty City Stories. Oh my gosh. Because that's Tony Cipriani's first safe house. Okay. Yeah, you gotta take a lot more risks when you start, like, seeing the clock tick down. Okay. Excuse me. Yeah, the ease at which you're doing these missions does impress how much time you've put in. Yeah, hold on. Can I open the interface? 132 hours logged. And that is just, and that is not the disc version that I used to own. That is not the time that I spent on PlayStation 2. Oh my gosh, get out of the way. Oh, the ambulance is full. That was my bad. Okay. Out of the way. And see, this vehicle is top heavy. I remember tipping this dang thing over all the freaking time. It cussing at this game and getting angry. Like, it was rage inducing. But here I am just like zipping around. Like I speed run this game or something. Knowing every single street. You know, I should speed run this game, honestly. But I'm kind of scared of the last mission. The last mission is stupid hard. Yeah, you gotta be, like I said, you gotta be real careful when you're coming in. You gotta stop in advance the moment they start running. Because they will run at you. And they will bump into the side of your vehicle. And if you're going too fast, you hear a crunch and a mission failed. Oh my, that's not fun. It's not fun for that to happen. But they do that sometimes. Oh my gosh, dude, get out of my way. Okay, get in the back. We're going shopping. No time to explain. Ah. Okay. Because you could see I developed my own rhythm. Park into like from the more open side because this vehicle is a lot more difficult to maneuver. And then you can more easily aim it as you're accelerating slowly. I also want to give I want to make a speedrun category for, oh boy, I routed this wrong. I want to make a speedrun category for Fallout 4, but I'm not sure if I don't just want to eventually say what it is and just let other people do it. So I'm not sure I want to commit to it. Because it does take routing, it does take some strategizing, it takes time and it takes effort. And if I were to really, I think more than anything, if I do a speed run, I just want to have a time. I don't necessarily want to beat myself. I don't necessarily want to put in a lot of practice or effort just to say that I did it, that I tried to go like as fast as possible. Sorry, lady. Oh my goodness. Yeah, no, okay, this woman's too close. I need to get these guys back here. Okay. I was kind of scared I wouldn't be going slow enough. Speedrunning has definitely jumped up in popularity. And I think this game is a little more alluring. Some people will like speedrun Grand Theft Auto 5 because it's the new hotness. It's what people have been speedrunning for like the past 7 or 8 years. Oh my gosh, the wobbling on that, I did not like that. Dude, like, I even know that you only need to get out of the way. I know that they only need to start opening the door to get out, and I could just start speeding off. Oh, that's scary. Downhill is scary. Oh boy. Okay, so, oh no. Okay, so this over here is kind of a weird situation. They're kind of laid out a bit weird. I think I can possibly... Yeah, I want to grab the guy who's at the end of the block here. Oh no! So the game, I don't know if the game tells you, but for every bump and everything you hit, you do actually hurt the patients that are riding in the car. Excuse me, pardon me. And we're only doing this because we couldn't get into one of the missions. It's like, you need to get in between this time and this time. Alright, I guess I'll burn time, and a lot of time, by doing this. Okay, oh my gosh, really? Hold on. Can you, like, get in? Please? Can you please? You're scaring me. That one took the longest, because I'm like, I do not want to accidentally run her over. Just because I can't, like, see her. Camera controls are also non-existent in this. Oh no, he's gonna. He's gonna have trouble. All right, hold on, sir. Don't hurt yourself. Oh my gosh. Okay, I have to get. Is he still trying to get to me? Okay. Okay. There's our in. Okay. Excuse me. Pardon me. Okay. Like, I was in a really stupid spot. I did not like it. I did not like that at all. I bet a 100% speed run of this. I want to watch one now. I might do that after stream. Just watch a speed run of this game. Ah! Yeah, so many people will, Okay. We are on... the pressure's really on. The pressure's really on. We are on round 12. Which means if we mess it up here, we've literally messed it up at the end. And we will never live it down. But I'll blame you guys. I'll blame you, Jawa. So that I don't have to live with the shame. Get in the car. Get his license. Oh my goodness. Okay, actually, boy. Okay, this is gonna have me driving past some people. Sorry, I want to get this person here. Because you are the furthest away, and you're gonna be the biggest pain to sweep up if you're left alone. Because we're gonna be picking them all up in batches of 3. Yeah, the biggest danger, really, because I generally have a decent handle on the controls, is accidentally running over patients. And that is the most shameful way to fail it. Because you're doing the exact opposite of what the game is asking of you. So I save these people! Crunch! The doctor who's lost the patients, we've done all we can. Okay, now you gotta stop here. Go. You know, maybe. These are probably the last ones I should have grabbed. So we could build up time. We'll be fine, I hope. Oh my goodness. No! Don't touch me! Hey! You better stop! I will not tolerate this. Hi. Get in. What are they doing? Are they fighting? Yeah, they are fighting. I don't... It's kind of funny to see, like, what the stuff that dynamically happens in this game. There's so much that actually happens without your input. There are people who will actually... There are some NPCs who will steal your car. They will carjack you. You're not the only person doing a Grand Theft Autos. Yeah, rescued does not get you more time. Sadly. Okay. I think, where's the person here? Where's the person here? Okay, I think they're here. Oh, another one down an alleyway? Oh, that's not great. Okay. I'm like, is the arrow moving? She's on the move. Stop. Halt everything. This one on the end here. Ah! He can't hear us. He's got his... I don't know, his, I was gonna say his AirPods, but, AirPods were a far-flung dream of somebody in the year 2000. No one had any time. Nobody had any idea that someone wouldn't be able to hear them because they have their AirPods in. It was a simpler time. And pagers were about to be obsolete. That's one of the weird things about this game, is at the turn of the century, people, like, texting started being, like, a thing. And so, pagers just became... He can't hear us! He's got his Walkman on. Oh, man. I really like that, though. One of the things about that NPC, though, he has headphones. You hear that? We'll walk near one of them later. Oh no! Oh no! Look at the time! Oh no! 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 Out of the way! 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 Get out of the way! The panic is setting in. Okay. 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 We got this. We got this. Just stay cool and calm and collected. Oh no! Get out of the way! Don't let this rule be neglected. Make this your goal, practice self-control, stay cool and calm and collected.
You hate fat people, don't you?
Okay. I'm getting the jitters. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, okay. Speed. I am speed. I do speed. I am speed. I am what I eat. I eat speed. Go. Okay. Hold on. Oh my goodness. Infinite sprint. I would joke and sprint the whole way home, but I'm gonna go and save after that. Like, my hands out of the way. No firing a gun. That's a crime. Ain't nobody gonna shoot a gun in this game. I'm cleaning up these streets. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay. I was about to be very upset. That's real fear. That's real gamer fear right there. Hold on. I gotta get myself a drink of water. And I got some peanuts over here. But real quick, don't tell me anything important. I gotta read a new fact. Perfect time. In 2001, GameSpy awarded Grand Theft Auto 3 the most offensive game of the year, calling it absolutely reprehensible. Alright, and now I have my chat back up. Oh my gosh. Oh, I got that adrenaline too. It's neat. As you continue to I can show off my knowledge of this game. I don't know. Where I'm doing that thing where people and people do this ever since the saves first became a thing. If you could save manually, it's like, I gotta save twice. I gotta save twice, because I'm not sure if the first one worked. Yeah, everything you collect actually ends up having a benefit. This is another thing I miss. Over here, you might notice this like weirdly placed like little platform here. You know, you expect like, oh, you know, this is just where businesses have like different stuff loaded up. Trucks would come up here and they just bring product to them. If I collect, and I might do this off stream, I might even do this off stream, collect all hidden packages. I might go and collect all hidden packages just to show you that all along here will be weapons. And it can actually go a long distance to help you sort of perform better in missions. And it also is very cost effective, as one might imagine, not spending any money on weapons. There's also a fun little exploit that hopefully I'll remember how to do. Because after we've done some ambulance missions, this is how I go about doing these missions, if I can remember correctly. So if that's F1, with the button F1, I am able to watch sort of a replay of what I've just done. Now, Grand Theft Auto 4 and 5 would actually end up having more sophisticated replay things, but you wouldn't be able to watch them instantaneously. Now, there's a little weird bug with this. So I'm gonna start the firefighter mission. I'm gonna show you sort of how you're supposed to do it, or at least I'm gonna try to, because I haven't done this one in ages. Because I generally tend to use the exploit instead, which I'm not sure if it's considered cheating in the GTA 5 speedrunning community, which is probably what me ever speedrunning hinges on as to whether or not this is considered acceptable. So, okay, so we did that, and gradually this will ramp up. If I can get over there quick enough. This is a very cumbersome vehicle. Not very fun to drive. Later games will kind of nail it a little bit better and be a lot more enjoyable. I think, yeah, when you hose this guy off, oh, hey, let's see how far I can get. Oh. And the bonuses for continuing these missions for extended periods of time are ridiculous. Because you get an insane amount of money just for doing this. I'm used to the other games where things ramp up. I wasn't quite sure. Oh no! Out of the way! Out of the way! Stop firing guns! That's against the law. Gonna see how far I can take this. How far I can actually do this. I'm so sorry! Yeah, accidentally running over people is it just feels like a fact of life of these older games. It's a lot more avoidable in later Grand Theft Autos, or specifically the HD era, Grand Theft Auto 4 and beyond. Oh my gosh. No, stop! Stop throwing yourself under my wheels. Ah! Having a wanted level makes this significantly more difficult. Oh my goodness. Trenton area. Okay. Not that far from me, to be honest. Turn. Okay. Yeah, we got it. Now, what if we just, yeah, what if we just, you know, become significantly easier? Wow. It's a feature. You know, it's funny. This game has been out for 20 years, and Rockstar never patched this. They only digitally distribute the game now, I think. I don't think they sell it on their website, and yet, I could just do this. What I'm doing is I'm entering the replay and exiting it, and because, I think it's because the replay keeps track of vehicles. Let me see if I can figure out or try to think. This is what I think is happening. So in the replay, it only accounts for your immediate area, but the area still exists. It's just remembering the motions that happened. Incidentally, within that certain area, that car that you need to extinguish does not exist in that area, and so it is actually despawned. So there is no fire to put out. Therefore, the game considers the fire put out. The fire no longer exists, whereas it turns out it's the car that no longer exists, and it's not on fire anymore. That's what I assume is happening. So, if you want to become fireproof, just do this. I believe if you get up to, what was it, level... It's like the equivalent of, like, level 12. Okay, go extinguish the fire, and then, ding. I don't actually know what level it is. This is generally how I go about it. Like I said, I don't know how the speedrun community feels about this, but I think it's pretty funny. This doesn't work with, I think, any other mission, and specifically this one, because there's a thing that you're tasked with removing, and going into replay essentially removes it. There is no vehicle on fire in the replay, and I think that's what's going on. I don't know. How many fires do you have to extinguish before... How many look at all the hard work I'm doing, guys. Wow. We get to a point where everything's just kind of like, we got 18 minutes, man. Right? We got time. We got more than time. I'm going to take care of this. Now, I could cheat the whole way, or I could just cheat a little bit of the way and just give myself a bunch of extra time. Also, it's another one of those things that vehicle damage. This is one of the toughest vehicles in the game. But even then, it will eventually break. And so, any kind of exploit that you could take advantage of, is honestly fair game. Yeah, see? Wow. Look, guys. Down to the wire, that one. That was really difficult. And I don't know if we'll make it to this next one. We might fail, guys. See, in later games... Oh... The stakes kind of rise, but it seems to be... Oh my goodness, this guy's on the sidewalk. You can knock that guy over with the water. Let me, Yeah. 18, 20. Yeah, the last one was a nail biter though. I don't know if you saw it doing the ambulance missions. I actually was. I had less than I think I had like 20 seconds left. And I was shaking. This one is a lot more of a breeze to get through. Oh my goodness. Those guys, they got in an accident. But see, already my vehicle is like smoking. It's one of the reasons why I hate this vehicle. It's very difficult to maneuver. It's one of the reasons why I use this exploit if I'm gonna do this mission, is because actually getting through it with your vehicle intact is dang near impossible. I'm wondering, how many do I have to do? I don't remember how many it is I have to do. You know, at some point I will get a page that'll tell me, like, my reward. Oh my goodness, did you see how that train passed by on the tracks? Oh no. Oh, they did their best. They did their best for the time. Looks to be too steep of a hill for that. You see, and all this because Joey was not there at his garage. We're going through all this shenanigans. Oh yeah! Hey, a Mr. Whoopi. That is actually a difficult vehicle to get a hold of. And there are... Oh, I'm sorry. In later games, there would be more vehicles, there would be more people. Like, once you've extinguished a car on, like, level 3, like, 2 people would hop out of the car and they'd run around and they're on fire and you have to extinguish them. I don't recall how many of these I have to do. Is it like 100 or something? In which case, maybe for your guys' sake, I should be using the exploit. Goodness gracious. We can make ourselves fireproof for the rest of the game. I don't know if there's another reward. We are getting a lot of money, but money is kind of just like a really easy thing to get. Vehicles exploding, car accidents, money that you pick up off of NPCs. There's just a lot of ways that you get money in this game that you actually just don't in others. You know, I maybe don't want to be parked around the place because what if somebody steals my fire truck? I don't want anybody to steal my fire truck. Oh my goodness. The traction, or complete lack thereof. There was actually a thing that I prefer to do. There was an exploit I found out about. On the second island, there's a guy you do a mission for who happens to have a tank. But it's only during the mission that his tank is there. So you use that opportunity to bump his tank all the way down to your safe house and push it into the garage, and then you can keep the tank. And then you can do the vigilante missions with a tank, which is significantly easier than trying to actually do it legitimately. Also, the very last mission is super easy if you bring a tank into the mix, so it's also useful there. I think we're almost there, folks. I hope so. Because my goodness, is this ridiculous. Please forgive the repeated noise here. I realize it might get grating. Okay. Is that... Hold on. How many do we need? Hold on. Jawa, could you do me a favor? Unless... Hold on. Web browser. We're gonna go GTA 3 100% completion. Let's kind of look at this here. Let's see, side missions. Is that, no, it doesn't count as side mission, I guess. What is the Portland side missions? Others. Is it others? Okay, hold on. Vigilante. And it'll be among those. It's 20 on each island for the firefighter. My bad. I've maybe gone above and beyond here. But it is an easy way. Oh my goodness, did you hear that detonate? So, there is actually, I'm gonna go save real quick. You know, actually, I'll do the other firefighter missions off stream. That's what I'll actually do. I'll take care of those. Oh no, I'm so sorry. Yeah, just about everybody's walking in my way. So we're stepping away from those missions. We did 100 on this island, and apparently we only needed to do 60. And I'd say it very loosely we did that much. With this vehicle is also very useful for something else. Because there's another little exploit in this game. So, as you might have noticed in the introduction, the bridge is out. You cannot cross the bridge because it's been blown up. So, you might be wondering, if I'm going to do all the firefighter missions off stream, how will I get there? Because even down here, even these tunnels, they're closed off. You can see it. There's a barrier down there. I don't want to head all the way down there. There's a barrier down there, so we can't go down there. And that tunnel underwater would actually take us to the other islands. So how do we get there? Well, I'm glad you asked, dear viewer. There is an interesting little bug. What's funny is that, like, we're just like a small-time criminal. And even Catalina is her name, the one who betrays us in the beginning. Catalina says, you're just a small-time, and I think we've made more money than Michael makes in his first heist in Grand Theft Auto 5. So, we're gonna go here. Yeah, we have like 1.3 million. I mean, and here we go. By exiting while the vehicle's door is overboard, we're able to just plonk ourselves down here. Now, obviously, we're not supposed to be here. Oh my goodness, what was that? What is that camera view? Oh. Okay. Okay, it won't actually let us through there. I need to try this again. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, so that's still up there. Hold on, let's use our infinite sprint. Gonna go and grab another fire truck, hopefully. Or any other similarly long vehicle also works. And you could pull it off with some other vehicles, but it's a bit more reliable with a fire truck. Generally, in this one, Claude does not have very good stamina. So I tend to, every time I play this game, first thing I do, as I mentioned, is do the ambulance missions. Hup. So I think our ambulance is still here. I'm gonna hop in this. I'm gonna try this. I should go try this vehicle. And our, oh no, okay. I was kind of scared. Alright. We're gonna try this again. Oh shoot. I botched it. Hold on. Oh yeah, I messed up the jump the first time anyway. So now, if we want to, we can actually run along these tunnels to the other islands. And this is especially why Infinite Sprint is really useful. You remember when I said I know too much about this game? And I used to be way into it? I know all kinds of bugs and weird things about these games. Hold on. Am I even headed? Am I headed to Staunton or am I headed to... Which way am I going? Shoreside Vale. I don't want to go to Shoreside Vale. I want to go to Staunton. Now, unfortunately, you can't drive a car underwater. Big shame. As you can see, I'm running along here, and these are the tunnels. You have this is the train tunnel. For the trains that go in between each island. Can't see through those, but yeah, the trains run through there. So I'm gonna run all the way over here. Where is this? I don't actually know where this is. I think this is on the edge of... Yeah, there we go. Those used to be a lot longer back in the day. There were little cards that would load up, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna just hop off here. We're gonna land ourselves in the construction site, I think, or near it. Yeah, there we go. It's not actually a good place to start because there are people who are hostile to us here. Let's see. Ah! Okay, excuse me. Public transit, get out. We're driving a bus. And now we are on the second island. We're not supposed to be here yet. So ordinarily, hold on. I need to find a better car than this. This is not gonna be... Oh my gosh, guys. Where? Why? There's so many vehicles here. None of them are very good. We're gonna hop into this cab to maybe neutralize everything. Because I do believe... I'm not sure about this anymore. But I believe you can... you can change how the spawn pool is affected. So what I'm talking about is cars that spawn around you. There's always like just a variety, but they are dictated by cars that you're driving in. And so once I got in that, a lot more sedans and other like regular sort of vehicles started spawning. And it's one of the ways I think that they cut down on how much memory was used. We got another one of those trucks. Let's see. What else do I know? Oh yeah, I'm not gonna collect this. But this is one of the hidden packages. They're hidden all over the city. For every 10 you collect, you get like a new weapon or thing at your safe house. One of them is like an assault rifle. One of them is like a Molotov cocktail. One of them is armor, I think. Or something else is for armor. I'm not sure. But because I can get here, these subways, we're not going to go in there. They are not blocked off. On the first island, they are until you open it up. But if we actually... Oh my goodness! You see how many of the same person is here? Oh, there's 2 more down there. Wow! But if we go into the rail tunnel and drive through, or even take the train through, we could do that too. We could travel all the way around into one of the train stations on Portland Island, the first island, and actually get a hidden package that is supposed to be blocked off from us through this bug. You can get up to 99 of the hidden packages before you ever even move on to the second mission. And all 100 if you know how to fly the dodo. I frequently forget how to, but I used to be able to do it, and you can just get all of them from the get-go and have yourself ridiculously kitted out before you even have to beat up that guy with a baseball bat. It's ridiculous. We're gonna pop down here. I don't generally remember a lot of the spawns in this game because I tend to end up just absolutely manipulating the flaws with this game. So unfortunately, we cannot drive any vehicles back. That is kind of a flaw of this. Because the normal paths are not open to us, that's just not available. Notice how there's no roadblocks or traffic cones over here, because we're not expected to be over here. But there are traffic cones on the other side of this place. Now, I cannot make this. Specifically designed so that you can't get over it. Yeah, you can't get over this. But eventually through the game it'll be repaired. As we play more through this game later, we'll probably see what it looks like repaired. Yeah, I know, way too many bugs, way too many exploits. I do one day actually want to do 100% on this, so if this does end up winning the vote at the end, and there is, hold on, there is a Discord, oh my goodness, I'm going to take forever, showing the Discord here, invite people. Let's edit the invite link. We want it to never expire, and we want it to have, I don't know, 100 uses. Sure. Copy that. And if you ever want to keep up to date with any streams, whenever I stream, this month is Flashback February, so we're playing a lot of older retro games. There's 2 other games we've yet to play. Yesterday we played Morrowind. After this is going to be Half-Life, and then The Sims Complete Collection. And all throughout, I'm reading a bunch of facts for the game. Speaking of which, let's see. Oh yeah, the top 3 charting songs you could have heard on the radio when Grand Theft Auto 3 launched. In October 22nd, 2001, in the United States, were Family Affair, by Mary J. Blige at number 3. Fallen by Alicia Keys at 2. And at 1 was I'm Real by Jennifer Lopez featuring Ja Rule. I am considering maybe making a playlist of all this music to share with you guys and put it on the Discord. I think it'd be pretty fun. Although it is very dated music, it might be out of your guys' taste. It is a lot of stuff that I myself am pretty familiar with. I don't necessarily like it all. I'm just talking about the what was on the Billboard Top 100. Yeah, Fallen. How old are you, Jawa? You were listening to Fallen while you and your fellow dinosaurs kick back with your Walkman. You saw the meteors come down. And now it's just you. I'm just kidding. You've got like 3 to 4 years on me. You guys want to do taxi missions? We're gonna try to do some more story missions here. Yeah, this April 6th, I'm going to be 27. But yeah, that Discord link, if you go to that and you join the Discord, you'll find out every single time that I stream. Also, below is my Twitter. So if you're interested in following the Twitter, I also give stream alerts on there. All February, it's going to be old games and facts.
Just don't kill me.
You! I killed the bad guy. All right. 25. Oh my gosh! It's only 5 o'clock. And, oh, do you see the jittering? That is not a part of the game. That is my mouse. It's an earthquake! No, I want... Well, I gotta take care of her now. I also want to kill this guy. Hiya! Oh, you guys want some? Got them both. Monster kill. Okay. You too. I'm just passing the time. It's always funny to me just, huh, and you wiggle the legs while I'm in midair. Oh, this game also, you might have seen earlier, has a mode similar to its predecessors, and this is the only 3D Grand Theft Auto game that's not primarily top-down, that actually has that sort of addition to it.
Dead ahead, roadkill. I'm gonna get you.
I'm gonna get you. Oh, this guy. Hey. I don't know what was going on with that.
What are you, nuts?
Look at the camera zooming in and out all the time.
Dead ahead, roadkill.
And it zooms out when we sprint. There was a whole system for this. Oh, we're almost there. Oh yeah, there's only 2 camera views. In later games, you'd have at least like 3 different camera views behind the character. Come on. There we go.
Hey, I'm bored. When you gonna drill me?
In a moment, sweetheart. I got a little business to take care of. I got a little job for you, pal. The Ferrelli brothers have owed me money for too long, and they need to be taught some respect. Lips Ferrelli is stuffing his fat face in the St. Mark's Bistro, so steal his car, take it to 8 Ball's bomb shop up in Harwood. You know 8 Ball, right? Once he's fitted it with a bomb, go park the car where you found it. Then sit back and watch the whole show. But hurry up, he won't be eating forever.
Okay. I'm gonna grab this pickup truck and get out of here. Yeah, I did not take the optimal path, or maybe I did. I might have. Yeah, I think I actually did. Hold on. Oh my goodness. I thought I was actually gonna hit that. Alright, and we're gonna park up right next to this identical truck. Okay, get out of the way, please. There we go. When this game came out, I was... it came out in 2001. I was born in 94. So I would have been 7. I honestly don't know if my dad let me play this. I think he might have. But I'm not sure. Hold on, let me check. Okay, I had to check the mic was still live. Okay. I remember my dad, first time he was playing that. Actually, I think when it came out, he must have got it shortly before Vice City would come out. I think like a couple years later. Ow! Trashing the vehicle. Oh no. Ah! There's always one.
Hey, what time is it?
Alright, let's try again. Yeah, it absolutely wrecked me.
You are rich in your life.
Yeah, and unlike later GTAs, you could not right your vehicle in this by just steering left or right. Even in Grand Theft Auto 4, they didn't have that feature, but I think they were trying to be more realistic. But they brought it back in.
In a moment, sweetheart. I got a little...
They brought it back in 5, which I think was a good choice. This guy right here, who's about to clip me. He's about to end my whole career.
You can fail the 7 days.
Okay.
I got a place to him.
All marvelous great.
Let's see how well this goes. I've never done this. I'm gonna take a trip down this hill instead. There we go. There we go. That's a little bit better. That's a better route right there. I don't think I can drive back up, though. I don't think we've got the power for it. I'm actually going to take a left here. Yeah, I think this went a lot smoother when I decided to go up instead of across. Less narrow streets, a little easier to deal with. Alright, we've activated the car bomb. And we're getting out of here. Here he comes. There he is. The man of the hour. He's not going to notice that his car got moved out of the space a little bit. I love that. Eat till you explode.
I'm warning you. Stop.
Oh my goodness, what? Whoa! Okay, getting out of here.
We're going to Aruba.
We're going to Aruba.
Police, freeze!
Still coming after me? We're gonna go to the hospital, get ourselves some health. What's funny is that in this game, money is so easy to come by, but there's like nothing to spend it on. Except weapons.
Chunky Lee Chang is pushing Spank for some new gang from Colombia or Colorado or something, I'm not really sure. Who needs details? Anyway, he's got a noodle stand down in Chinatown. That rat has sold his last stir-fry. I want you to take him out. If you need a piece, go around back of Ammunition opposite the subway. Sort yourself with a 9. You know where it is, right? Well, remember, just watch your back in Chinatown. It's triad territory.
Okay. We have this. I think this is the mission. I might be wrong. Let me take a look anyway. I'm gonna make sure I stock up on gun juice. And then we'll...
Joey told me to tool you up. So go around the back of the shop. I left you 9 in the yard.
Oh my gosh. Oh, this game also came with, hold on. Hold on, I can't... Real quick, we're gonna go options. We're actually gonna go to classic for a second so you can see what our main character looks like for once. And then we're going to go into options. Player setup. I've not set up any other skins, but they're all, you can actually have alternate skins. So there's, hold on. Okay, use this one. There we go. Now he's got a brown jacket and a weird mustache. Looks a bit weird, to be honest. We're going to switch him back to the default. There we go. And, oh yeah, and we'll turn controls back to standard. Okay. We're going to take a look around Chinatown because I think... Here it is, boys! This is his car. The guy we're after. And I don't know if it's on purpose, but this has been highlighted by other people in the past, so I'm not the first person to say it. But we're going to take his car, and we're going to do exactly what we just did in the last mission, but without being told. Which is why I'm not sure if it was on purpose. But we're going to take his car. We're going to take his car all the way over here. Oh. We're going to take it to the bomb shop, and you guys are going to get to see the fruits of our labor. So this is the guy that we're going after. This is his getaway car. We have quite literally taken his getaway car. And we are gonna slap a neat little bomb inside here. All right. Oh yeah, I was mentioning whenever it was that my dad first played this, there was that tip on the top left that says like, oh, press such and such to arm the bomb. And I pointed it out to my dad, who just up and went and pressed the button right then and there, and it ended up blowing up on him because he activated the bomb on himself. Which was pretty funny. Gonna bring it all the way back to here. Gonna bring his car back, and yeah, we've armed it. And then we're just gonna drive back around in style, of course. Okay. All right.
About the usual. I'm starving. Okay, we make deal.
Like, hurry, he's getting away. Watch him go. Seriously, watch him go. He's gonna get in the car. Look at that! You don't get mission design like that in Rockstar's games anymore. Oh! Don't, Oh my gosh, just go away! Oh my, stop!
Take him out!
To dinner? How romantic. Okay, get out of here. Okay. Oh yeah, I was coming down this way because I was gonna respray. Oh my goodness, did you see that guy who's just, he didn't even turn to look at me. He just rotated his arm, just fire my general direction. Okay, 3 stars, 0 stars. Well, it's always good to put a car in here just to make sure. Whatever car you bring with you, always try to deposit it in there. It's the most useful thing to do, so you can just drive out of there quick as possible. Okay. This is one of the nicer feeling vehicles in the whole game as well. I love it. Not a single mark on the car. It does kind of speak to my ridiculous level of experience with this game. Joey, why are you always under a car?
I'm gonna hit the payroll van. It leaves the edge of Chinatown every day. Bullets won't even dent the van's armor, so get a car and ram it off the road. Now hit it hard, and the punk-ass security guard should bail. And take it to the warehouse at the docks, and my guys are gonna take over from there. Now, it won't be doing its rounds all day, so don't hang around.
I got you, Joey. Which I was talking about not even hitting anything. I'm going to, like, mess up and ram into something on accident. Well, all the damage we're about to get is strictly from, oh, dang, I was hoping I could guide it into... Get out of my way! Oh boy. Oh my gosh, dude. Ah! Okay, we're gonna take this van. Put it to good use.
Oh, young folk making trouble. Coffee, boy. Jesus, get out of my Stop, drop, shoot!
Gotta get out of here. No! Ah, I didn't even see him on the other side. Oh, no, it's gonna tutorialize us about getting busted. Maybe we'll take a fire truck next time, which is also an absolute pain. Okay. Luckily, this game is very kind when it comes to money. So replacing what we lost is not too difficult. Just gonna bolt across. Yeah, we don't have a weapon anymore. They even took my baseball bat. What if I'm just a baseball fan, huh? You ever think of that?
Gentlemen, that one.
Oh my gosh.
I don't need to send the ID. You look trustworthy.
There we go. Just gotta wait for it to reappear. I'm not gonna really do any proper cheating. But I'd say cheating is very much a part of the Grand Theft Auto experience, especially in the earlier games. I remember using all manner of cheat codes when playing this game on PS2. But I'd say hammering in cheat codes for health and weapons is... it's its own valid way of experiencing these old Grand Theft Autos. And the last fact for the day, while it's well known that Grand Theft Auto's 3 islands that make up Liberty City are based on New York City, each island is made to bear similarities to specific boroughs. Portland Island represents mostly industrial areas in Brooklyn and Queens. Staunton Island is meant to be Manhattan's financial districts, along with Columbia University and Times Square. Lastly, Shoreside Vale largely portrays parts of New Jersey, the Bronx, and upstate New York. Now, I personally have never been to New York. I do want to visit one day. I'd never want to live there. But I guess Rockstar for a long time have been very well known to sort of emulate and copy like real places. Oh, excuse me. I'd argue they probably did a better job in Grand Theft Auto 4 at sort of recreating New York. If you actually compare this to the actual place and the locations, there are a lot of cool similarities.
It leaves the edge of Chinatown every day.
Okay. We're getting that. We gotta get that bread. We're getting somebody else's bread. Let's go. Can we pull them over? Will they react? No. No reaction whatsoever. Alright. It's gonna bump you. Get you going. My truck's bigger than yours.
Young folk making trouble.
Oh my gosh, dude. Get out of here. We're backing up, down the hill. So it's bulletproof. So I should... I should be able to withstand gunfire. Although, if this guy hits us... dang, I was trying to run him into the wall. Yeah, nothing quite like leading the feds back to the people who are giving you work. Oh, do we gotta drive it into? Yep, we gotta drive it in here. Awesome. $20,000 absolutely pales in comparison. Oh, El Burro wants to offer you an opportunity. Okay. One of the things this game did do is, I believe it's, that Patriot down there, it's kind of the Humvee, will trigger a mission if I hop into it. It was always so frustrating if you're in the middle of being chased by chased by police, by helicopter, and you're like, I gotta get into a vehicle, and I gotta get out of here, you know? And then... oh, no, you're starting a little side mission instead, while also still continuing to have an insane wanted level. It gets ridiculous. Hello to you, sir. Oh. Just whipped around, knocked them over. Okay. This game, I think, still does have a charm to it. You can see that early Grand Theft Auto DNA just strewn throughout it. I argue that maybe even this city is more solid than Grand Theft Auto 5's. So maybe necessarily doesn't look look as good, but I don't know, to me it just feels more like a place. And I wonder why that is. Maybe it's nostalgia speaking, I don't know. I do know I actually prefer these smaller, more condensed maps over what would end up being, Grand Theft Auto 4, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, and Grand Theft Auto 5. Those are the games where the maps were too big. Although I will say, maybe Grand Theft Auto 4 was still in a sweet spot. There was just enough where you had a whole heck of a lot to explore, but you could still memorize the city. It could become a home away from home in a strange way. You travel the same streets, you see the same sights enough, and you know what landmarks to make a turn on if you ever want to get to a particular place. You kind of lose that kind of magic.
Listen, this guy, he ain't Italian and he's no mechanic, but he
Oh my goodness, his feet are buried in the ground.
Tony Cipriani.
Yeah, I'm Tony Cipriani.
Take him to Mama's restaurant and
This is Tony Cipriani. Hey, I'm Tony Cipriani. Yeah, that's Tony Cipriani. If you didn't catch it.
Okay, kid, drive me to the laundry in Chinatown first. I got a bit of business to take care of. Those washerwomen ain't been paying their protection money. And watch the car, Joey just fixed this junk heap. So no fancy crap, okay?
You got it, boss. Yes, that is the Tony Cipriani, who ends up being the much slimmer protagonist of Grand Theft Auto Liberty City Stories, which is kind of funny. They poke fun at the fact that he's a bit bigger of a boy in this game, and they're always telling him like, "Oh, you're so skinny, you don't eat enough," and so it's very obvious that he ended up taking it to heart. He ended up maybe eating too much, and then he ended up being a bigger, he ended up getting a little bigger. He's been eating his mama's cooking. And the Cipriani family owns that restaurant. We went to it several times. Look at it. Ah! Ambush? No, it looks like enemies. I don't see any bushes anywhere. This is the big city, Tony. Actually, we're going to make an effort to drive past his mom's restaurant. Oh, wait, no, we're probably going there, actually. But real quick, we're going to take a detour. Because I do want to point out, because I always thought this was pretty cool. So he's pretty much Salvatore's right-hand man. This is never really explained. This sort of like this area with all these blown out things. And at the time, there was like nothing to really explain it. This ends up being where Tony Cipriani's first safe house is, which paints the picture that at least somewhere within like the last 3 years in the game, someone tried to take a hit out on Tony. And, well, they clearly failed, but they blew up his apartment. He does canonically blow up a lot of things in Liberty City Stories. I want to make that clear. So maybe somebody blowing up his apartment there's probably a good reason for it. He causes a lot of damage in Liberty City Stories. But yeah. And then we come up to where he probably lives now, which is at his mother's. I believe she lives right above, I think it's a restaurant. Yeah, it is a restaurant. But yeah, he lives with his mother now, who still berates him and demeans him and Treats him a little bit like garbage. Tony, it's your ma. Yeah, Cipriani's Restaurante. Restaurant. You come over here, you can get us some spaghetti. And ravioli. We're going to Aruba. Yeah, okay. Coming up here. Look at all these benches. Yeah, but even in this game, he's the right-hand man of Salvatore. He's also a made man. Of course, we see him get made in Liberty City Stories, but they did a very good job at showing him before. I was already up here. Where were you?
The triads think they can mess with me? Let's teach these would-be tough guys what it means to be a tough guy. Sorry, Ma. Yes, Ma. I want you to destroy their laundry vans and mangle any triad gimp that...
I think it's the same voice actress, or somebody who does a really good job at imitating her in this. Okay. We're gonna... There's a weapon icon that is not... I forget what weapon this is. Why is it at the car dealership? I want to know. Oh, there's a mission that you can do, a side mission in Liberty City Stories, wherein you could pretty much own this place. You do a bunch of car dealing, and I think that mission is there specifically because he sort of directs you to around here. It's literally out back of a business he owns. Which, like, it's kind of cool how they contextualized things much later. Granada! Frag out! Etc. Tony is Michael Madsen. That name sounds familiar, but I don't know who that is. At least not off the top of my head. What if I just park up and, No! You get back here. I'm gonna follow you until the next red light. Hold on. I mean, I'm gonna just, I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna dump it in the water. Okay, we're gonna just, yeah! That's fun. See, we don't need to use as much violence. Sorry. Where can I dump this? I can bring it down this way. Down by the docks. I'm like kind of scaring myself here. Yeah, toss him overboard. Okay, he's a bunch of Tarantino films. Yeah, man, you'll share a picture in media of what that guy looks like. That's it. Even this truck does not feel bad to drive. Crunch. Captain Crunch over here. Ah, there's my car. I think this game only ever keeps track of 2 vehicles at a time. Hey, I'm walking in. Get out of here. We're gonna slowly inch this. Ah! We're slowly inch it into the water. Oh, okay. It was a bit anticlimactic to just watch it kind of just roll in there. I thought I'd be able to at least push it, but that didn't happen. Hey, you walking here? Oh no! That was not what I intended on doing. I was just gonna punch you. Just once. Ah! She's dead! Ah! I'm so used to like coming around the bend here and be like, okay, I'm just gonna park up in my garage here. Oh wait. Yeah, I can't wait for, I really hope Rockstar will eventually put Vice City Stories on Android. Yes, I buy the Android ports. No, I do not regret it. Ah! To be honest, the game that I am looking most forward to playing this month is actually The Sims Complete Collection. I just have a soft spot for The Sims, the original one, even if it is kind of jank. Of course, that's going to be on the 4th. Ah! We're going to be playing Half-Life tomorrow. For a period of time, Valve was also one of those companies that I was way into. Any more Secura cars you want cracked, bring them to our garage in the Portland Harbor. Okay.
Beautiful. Just beautiful. Alright, just the guy I need to talk to. Alright, there's a car stuffed with a stiff at the cafe near Callahan Point. One of the Forellis thought he was a wise guy, so he got what he had coming to him. Take the corpse to the crusher in Harwood, alright?
Yes, sir. Oh! Almost tipped. There's the Forellis. Ah! Oh my gosh. Ticket of the Crusher. The boss wants some flattered pizza. It's kind of cool. They actually smeared. They had like the blood smeared on the trunk here. There's not a lot of like small attention to detail in this game, but that's one of them. It's like clearly there was a body back there, and we're gonna see if we can see. Yep. We popped the trunk, and there he is. There's our man right there. Oh. Alright, you were getting on my nerves. Oh! Oh my gosh, he's made some enemies here. And they are very angry at him. Oh my goodness, get him. Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him. Ah! Okay, get him. Yeah! Oh no, he's gonna... Whoa! Alright. No, no, no! Oh my gosh! Oh, that almost killed us. Ha ha ha. I want to get a closer look at this guy. Look at him. I think he's one of the Leones. Man, he's been bloodied. Like, what they did to him? Like, he must have been riddled with bullets or something, or stabbed several times. Like, something bad happened to him. Something worse is about to happen to him. Alright guys, I'll file the missing persons report. Don't worry about it. Yeah, see, there goes the Crusher. Squish. And we also got the money for crushing the vehicle as well. Like, oh yeah. I can't, Sweet. It was always nice to be able to steal a vehicle out of the showroom. Let's see, we're gonna... I'm not sure if this by this point they had nailed down certain populations showing up at certain times. Like say if I want to solicit some services down here. I think I could do it any time of the day.
$20 around the world.
Get in.
Damn, you should kill him.
Get you.
You can actually get 2 in your car at the same time. Probably 3 if you're lucky. Oh. Alright. Well, goodbye. Oh my gosh. Ah. I think it's like in this game it's like $1,000 to respray, whereas in later games it would be lowered to 100. Because money was so much easier to come across on this one. I think that was... We're gonna get a nice paint job. That's the same one we started with, I think. Let's get a... We want a red one. We want an aggressive color. Yeah! Because we're deep on the inside. We're angry and bitter. We're... We're like 9 years old, but already the world is full of pain and suffering. Alright. Alright, we're gonna quit this for the day. And thank you very much. You know, we're gonna to close out, I'm gonna show these again. This is the intro to Grand Theft Auto 3. And sort of as that plays. Thank you to everybody who dropped in today. I really appreciate it. The support. I've already seen a bunch of new faces. Yeah, thank you for coming. You had no reason. You didn't have to come, but you did, and I appreciate it. Yeah, tomorrow is going to be Half-Life, so we're going to be playing some first-person shooter kind of stuff. It's a little different than what we've done so far. And then we're going to have Whiplash from everything else with some Sims. Remember, at the end of the month, we're going to be doing a poll. That's going to be around the 21st. Around the 21st, I'm going to make the straw poll, and then people will be able to vote on that. I do want to note anything that wins, that just guarantees at least another month of playing it once a week. Some games I might be more likely to continue playing after that. That's just how it goes. If Morrowind does in fact win, I'm going to be completely honest. While I am enjoying it, it does require a certain extent of attention that I normally am not. That I am not prepared to have when I enter a stream. So if Morrowind ends up being something that goes on, that'll probably be something. If Grand Theft Auto 3, or Half-Life win, that'll probably just be playing through the whole story. Playing it the whole way through. That'll probably be what happens. The Sims, you can only get so much out of The Sims, and I really don't think that one's gonna win. It'd be crazy if you guys blew that out of the water, but that one will probably just go for another month as well. It's just the nature of those games, and with The Sims, there's only so much I can squeeze out of that classic, and there's only so much I can play Morrowind for before I feel like it would drive me insane. It's a very good game. I just don't know how much it requires. I'm a smooth brain. I'm a smooth brain. I ain't gonna deny it. Love me some Oblivion and Skyrim, and sort of being told where to go. But yeah, again, thank you for watching. We're gonna be streaming tomorrow. We're gonna be streaming more retro games. I'm hoping at the actually, you know what, I'll put it in the Patreon post. I'm not going to talk about it here, but there's some things I'm thinking about for next month that I'm also excited for. Every month I'm always planning the next month. That's generally how it goes, and I'm having fun, and I'm looking forward to the stuff that I have planned for next month. But this month is also very exciting, so stay tuned. Like I said, the Patreon, right now, all posts are public. You do not need to pay to see them, and you'll get a sneak peek at what's ahead. And in about 3 days, on the 5th, is when I'm going to try to make a post for the Patreon. I don't know if I'll be late doing it, because I tend to be bad at those things. But that'll be where to look for that. I do not post on Twitter about them very much. So just following the Patreon, you can have access to those public posts, and with anything involving that or the stream, any feedback is appreciated. Also follow the Twitter, etc. Follow on the Twitch streams. And yeah, thank you for watching. I'm going to close this out. You have a wonderful day. God bless. Take care. Have a good night.